So there was a lot of people very upset about the fact that Harry Styles wore a dress on Vogue. Yeah, it was like a huge fucking issue on Twitter with all the, the usual suspects like Ben Shapiro and Candace Owen.
Who cares about what Ben Shapiro thinks about fashion? The guy.
Well, here, let me show you. So this was the photo shoot. Harry Styles with a war dress and a Vogue photo shoot.
He's been doing it for a minute. It's kind of cool. It's been.
Yeah, he's been doing some like gender.
That.
It's not even gender bending, really. It's just more like just playing around with fashion, right?
Yeah. Also, it's high fashion. He's working with like the creative director of Gucci, and this is not for Ben Shapiro.
That's well said for sure. Well, they say
wet
it's not
ass P word.
Let me show you. So anyway, this is the photo shoot. Yeah, these are good looks. I mean, this isn't really feminine at all. It's pretty badass. This giant chain?
Yeah,
it's like epic. What the fuck? That giant chain is pretty next level. I mean, so that's it.
He's actually really working this stuff. Like he's still, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool on him.
This look I'm not a fan of too much, but like this look, I mean, just on a personal level, just as a fashionista. That's funny me commenting, but but I like these looks a lot. I like this look a lot. But anyway, I appreciate it. So
these are trendsetters.
Sure. So anyway, this whole photo shoot set off a avalanche of conservative outrage, starting with Candace Owen. She says, "There is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this. In the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught to our children is not a coincidence. It is an outright attack. Bring back manly men."
She's living in like the Game of Thrones life.
So
the East and the West.
So I have. Oh, here, let me just continue. So Ben Shapiro picks this up, who's obviously known for being the most masculine man at 5'4", high-pitched voice. There's been
extra large and extra hard.
Ben Shapiro, short. He said in his bio, he says he's like 5'10" or something, but he's clearly like 5'4". Not that I'm making fun of his height.
I don't care about his height.
But I'm just saying, like, for a guy to talk about
day to day, can we get like a?
Can you look at this though? Oh, it's a Photoshop. Damn, they got me good. But he's not the idea. He's not the idea of masculinity. I mean, it's a guy who was out. Anyway, he says this is perfectly in response to Candace Owen. This is perfectly obvious. Anyone who pretends that this is not a referendum on masculinity for men to don floofy dresses is treating you like a fallen idiot. A referendum, one photo shoot, is the whole establishment saying that men need to fucking put on skirts? I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Masculinity and femininity exist. Outward indicators of masculinity and femininity exist in nearly every human culture. Boys are taught to be more masculine in virtually every human culture because the role of men is not always the same as the role of women. The left knows this, of course. The point of Styles doing this photo shoot is to feminize masculinity. Otherwise, why would it be headline worthy for Styles to don a dress? The left knows this. Mm-hmm. They openly say that gender is both important and socially constructed, which is why they tell you that a man can be a woman, e.g., despite no biological. I mean, the guy is so. So here's my take on this. Oh, he made a whole video about this? Jesus, man. Fucking milk it.
And not only P-word is female genitalia into the whole dress conversation, outward indicators of masculinity and femininity exist in nearly every human culture. Right, we train little boys to be masculine, and we train little girls to be more feminine. We try to breed out of them the toxicity of masculinity or the toxicity of femininity. We try to use civilization to civilize children, but boys are boys and girls are girls, right? And these are important.
Shut up.
God, what a way to kill the vibe, this guy.
Yeah, that guy ruins every party.
Listen to him talk about anything. It's art, you dumb. Who cares about what you think? Go wear your bland T-shirt and go on with your life. No one cares.
I'll just keep showing the reactions before I give you my take. He said, there's so much joy to be had in playing with clothes. Oh, yeah. I've never thought too much about what it means. It just becomes this extended part of creating something. That's a very fucking fair statement. You know what I mean? Like, he's just having fun with clothing.
Yeah.
This person says, is this somebody? She says, what is wrong with you people? Absolutely insane and demonic. What's more insane? A dude having fun with clothes or you caring that much about it?
Pretty sure you saying it's demonic is kind of like mental.
It's a bit over the top, isn't it? When children draw their sticks like figures in school, they put the dress on a female. Who do the put the dress on now? And who represents who's female and male? Imagine the confusion.
That one's nobody, but I saw that comment. It really cracked me up.
God, he's not even the first guy to put on a fucking dress. Like, why is everyone losing their shit over this?
This is, pop stars gender bending has been a thing for a long time.
I mean, even going back to David Bowie and
but
shit.
even
exactly.
It's kind of been a thing this year. It's not like he's that groundbreaking with this. Post Malone's been wearing like dresses and skirts lately. It's just fun. Who cares about?
I don't know why he's getting the ire of the conservative. But here's my take. Candace Owen says, "There's no society that can survive without strong men." This is an attack. Bring back manly men. Okay. First of all, you can be whatever the fuck kind of man you want. This has nothing to do with his masculinity.
He still looks very masculine to me.
And the fact that like there's no such thing as manly men. I mean, look at the people who are the most popular in pop culture right now. You have people like Joe Rogan who are so fucking alpha male that his balls probably drag on the fucking floor when he walks. I mean, the dude literally injects testosterone into his neck every morning. Like, there's no lack of manly men. There's a whole diversity of men. You could be whatever the fuck you want. You know? I don't know why everyone has to conform to your idea of masculinity, you dumb fucking weirdo. What does even Marxism mean, you freak? Fuck you.
I'm caught up on the East knows this. I've got to assume she means China. That's because that's usually when the conservatives are upset, they're referring to China.
The East knows this.
Right.
But I think, well, what they mean is the general, like, China, Japan, Southeast Asia kind of thing.
Yeah, but then she goes on to say...
What do they know? What do they know that we don't know?
Right. And then she goes on to say that it's not a coincidence that this is being taught to us at the same time as Marxism. China is a communist country.
Yeah, what do they know? Yeah, get your messaging straight. By the way, have you seen Japan high fashion? The Japanese are like the most stylish fucks ever. Look how they dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the Japanese people, their idea of like gender norms, like they are way in the future. Candace Owen does not know what the fuck she's talking about. Like, sorry,
amazing,
you're so ignorant.
Japanese fashion.
I saw a blog.
I can't wait to someday go to Japan.
Such fucking drivel. It's just such nonsense. They're so stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
It's honestly
so angry.
Just sad. Like they're so angry and just like they don't. This is just a fun little thing. Like, what do you guys care about it so much?
I think it's cool. I think it's very rock and roll.
It is.
Yeah, me too.
I think putting on a skirt is rock and roll. It really is. I mean, all the way back to fucking Elton John, David Bowie, you know.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
I mean, they in the 80s.
Like
so stupid.
Every hair metal band.
Yeah, I mean, they wore makeup. I mean, they wore actual makeup.
You know what it is? The statement is like, I'm so comfortable in my masculinity. I'm so confident like that this doesn't make me feel insecure.
I'm so confident in my own skin that I can explore anything. It's just like, it's really inspiring, if anything.
That it's like there's no manly men. You dumb.
What's next? We're going to talk about feminine women.
Yeah, they do. I mean, yeah, they love talking about that.
Okay.
They want conformity. And they want everyone to think and feel and act the same way, which is funny because there's no consistent messaging. It's all just anger and fear.
Where's the love?
And it's grifting too, frankly. They're all grifters because they all survive They all make a living from peddling this fucking fear, so they all overreacting to every fucking thing to try to get clicks. Such grifters. Yeah, I just find it odd that now's the time that they went after Harry Styles, you know. Anyway, yeah. Very odd. And of course, Ben Shapiro is such an obnoxious fucking God. It's just so obnoxious. It's not a referendum on masculinity. Is it challenging the idea of masculinity? I mean, what's wrong with that?
If Joe Rogan put on a dress, would you be happy if he wanted to?
I don't give a fuck if Joe Rogan puts on a dress. I'm just saying that the notion that masculinity is under attack is blatant bullshit. When Joe Rogan's the most popular, like, you know, alpha male kind of shit is like super popular right now. This whole like alpha male thing. I mean, Joe Rogan lives on elk meat. Do you understand? Like, he's over. That kind of masculinity to me is kind of cringy. It's like so over. That to me reeks insecurity. To me. But everybody can be whatever kind of masculine man they want. Whatever masculine means to you. I think it's quite masculine the way that he's able to wear a dress and be confident. You know? And trust me, there are plenty of women who would reach under that dress.
This guy says, one thing that annoys me is that girls can wear boys' clothes, but boys can't wear girls' clothes. Even just the color pink, I get called gay.
Right.
And, you know, that is so stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Whenever I show my mom, like, our Teddy Fresh designs, you know, it's really colorful for guys. And she's always like, and guys really wear that? And I'm like, yes, Mom. Yes.
Yeah, and so...
It's just a color.
I agree. Yeah, that's a really good point. You know, women can wear jeans and T-shirts, and that's just another one of the kind of double standards. Like, I don't see Candace Owen and Ben Shapiro making all these high... but yeah, you're right. You should be able to wear what the fuck you want, dude.